This week I'm going to up the stakes. I'm going to try and train like a pro with a monster 10 sessions planned. Can I hack the pace along with being a working mum, or am I going to crash and burn? Stay tuned to find out. I'm dead. Tuesday morning, 6:30, a short, sharp 30-minute Zwift session. Half an hour of power, lots of high-end, short, sharp interval bursts. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Tuesday double session done, 2,180 metres. Today's swim is some threshold sessions. We've got 400 metre warm up, then we've got 1x400 metre hard, 1x400 metre pull, 2x200 metre hard, 2x200 metre pull, and then a bit of a cool down, so about 2.2k. Let's crack on. .2k threshold session done. That was really hard work. Felt like I was swimming in treacle today. Do not want to go back and get on Zwift now.
my first week of training like a pro completed and I'm absolutely shattered. I've done 10 sessions in total. I've done 2 runs, I've done 3 rides, I've done 2 hours of swimming, which is about 2.7 miles. I've then done 2 lots of strength and conditioning and then a random walk in the Peak District with my friend. In total, I have done 60.2 miles and 10 hours 40 worth of training. I have found it hard work trying to fit all that lot in, particularly the strength and conditioning stuff. But I do feel that I really need to make the effort with strength and conditioning. For the European sprint distance races, I need to find some power, particularly on the bike. And I think the way I'm going to find that is by focusing on that strength and conditioning. Having 5 sessions in the first 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, made it a pretty tough start to the week. By Tuesday evening, after doing the tricod swim, my legs were absolutely crying out and had to get Mark to rescue me with a massage. But the fact that then I had Wednesday my long steady run and then Thursday my recovery day meant that my legs could recover quite a bit by Friday, so they were ready for doing another double session by Friday. The boxing is something new to my schedule. That's just a bit of fun. I'm a bit on the fence as to whether that will stay or not. It's been some really good strength and conditioning for me. It's worked muscles that I didn't realise that I had, and it motivates you to go and do a strength and conditioning session. But the only problem is I am really sore after doing it. So let me know in the comments whether you think I should keep the boxing longer term or whether I should ditch that. Normally I would do 3 runs in a week. I'd do a long run, a tempo run and an interval run. The way it fell this week, I did only do 2 runs, so I do need to make sure that next week I definitely get 3 runs in. Being a working triathlon mum, my training week does vary quite a lot. I don't have set days that I do my swim, bike and runs. It depends on what I've got going on at work, what Amelia's got going on, what Mark's got going on, what other family commitments we've got. So in some ways it's great because I can be flexible. If I've got days where I've got less on at work, then I can put more intensity or more volume into that day. And when I've got longer days at work with lots of meetings, then I can make that either my rest day or my shorter. The downside is I do have to sit down every week and plan out what I'm doing day by day, which does make it a little bit more tricky. My plan is to do 3 weeks with 8 to 9 sessions per week. I think realistically 8 to 9 sessions is the maximum. 10's been pretty hard this week. I am going to vary it a little bit. I say I want to try and get 3 runs in, but what I might do is 1 week do 3 runs and 2 rides, then the next week do 3 rides, 2 runs, just so that's kind of balancing it out a little bit. So I'm going to do 3 weeks like that, and then I'm going to have an active recovery week because I don't feel like I can sustain that kind of intense training week in, week out with the commitments that I have with work. So that's it. It's been tough. I think the recovery has been really key. Mark rescued me earlier on in the week with a really nice leg massage. I've had to make sure that I'm eating well, getting plenty of protein shakes in, and I have been doing lots of stretching as well, which I haven't really sort of totaled into this with it. But you have got to look after yourself when you're trying to do that many sessions in a week. To make the improvements that I think I need for European qualifying, I have got to be doing at least 2 swims, 2 bikes, 3 runs ideally each week, plus the strength and conditioning. So yeah, it's been hard work. I do feel that's what I need. I've got to keep going. What I've also got to do is make sure that I'm not getting injured as well. So there's no point doing these intense weeks and then getting injured and, you know, then having to have like 2 or 3 weeks off with it. So that is it from me. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and then join me next week and we will get back down to some proper triathlon training again.